Now, let's talk about Prince Harry because he's had a disappointment from his perspective out of the courts. He wanted the British taxpayer to help provide him with security or even to be able to pay for the use of police whenever he turns up in the UK. But it seems, of course, that according to his own statements, the problems are outside of the UK. So not only did he lose the case, but he kind of lost the point of the case before he even got into the courtroom for the final time.
Well, it's a bit of a muddle, to be honest, and this is the latest run in Prince Harry's court actions with the British government. He has basically lost the latest one, which is a judge has ruled that he can go no further with his application to pay for British police officers when in the UK. And this stems from his court action that he brought against the Home Office to when they stripped him of his taxpayer-funded security because he's no longer a working royal. And when that did happen, those rights got stripped away from him. So, this is, again, a long-running saga for Harry. And I don't know where it ends for him because there's many court cases going on. We've seen him in the UK at a one against a newspaper. He's taking the British government to court, and I don't see an end at the moment for him. But very, very interesting, I saw during the week about Princess Anne's, relationship with him. We saw Princess Anne sat next to him on the same row during the King's coronation, and pretty much she's one of his only allies left at the moment. And it's a pretty sad situation for Harry because he's stuck over in the States. He feels he can't come back to the UK. He can't travel because he doesn't feel safe. And very, very quick trip for the King's coronation, about 24 hours in and out. Didn't spend time with his dad or the rest of his family. So your guess is as good as mine where that relationship goes at the moment.
That reporting around Anne is the assumption that because she hasn't said something nasty, she therefore is, one of the final connections, or is there some suggestion that there is contact still happening?
Yeah, I don't know about the contact, but I think the evidence is that she was the first and only person to greet him at Balmoral when he eventually got there. I mean, the rest of the royals had travelled up separately to him. He was left behind to fly up on his own. I mean, he said in his book that he found out about the Queen's death by opening his phone and seeing a news alert. Then when he got to the castle, she took him up to pay his final respects. And we saw, didn't we, in the video in the live stream when the King's coronation was taking place, that she was pretty much one of the only members of the family to be talking to him, as well as Eugenie's husband, Jack Brooksbank. And his sort of circle within the family has grown smaller and smaller, I think, as the years have gone on since he's left. So maybe she is still speaking to him, maybe she is his avenue, and you never know. One day she could be his avenue back into the fold, but I don't think it will be anytime soon.
Best family WhatsApp ever, the Windsors. One day, Russell Myers will crack it open, we'll read about it in the Mirror, and we'll talk about it here on Sky News. All the best, mate. Talk soon.